Hey guys, and thanks for joining us for today's edition of Ace This Recipe. We're hanging out here in Grill Stadium. We've got our three favorite brands hanging out here with us. And today we're going to be talking about the Traeger, but more specifically, we're going to be talking about pellet hopper maintenance because we're going to show you how to drain the pellet hopper if you have a dump door and if you don't. We're going to show you the tools needed to clean it, right? Because now you want to get in that pellet hopper and just take a look at it, clean it out, make sure it's running good. How to identify if you have maybe too much sawdust in there, but we're going to get inside there and give you a fun way to empty it using our red Sola cup if you don't have the pellet dump door. If you do, we're going to show you that process as well. Today's tools, very, very easy. Not a lot of tools you need for cleanliness. So you can head down below into the description section, click that little arrow that will expand it. You can download our tip sheet. We've got a little tips cleaning sheet for you as well. But today's equipment, super easy. Our handy, trusty Craftsman shop vac. This is a champ when it comes to cleaning all of our grills. If you've seen any of our videos, you know we show off this guy a lot. Our blue heavy-duty towels, these are our great shop towels. You're gonna need an ace bucket because it's important to catch all of your pellets so that you can use them again, right, and save your pellets. So we need an ace bucket for that. And then we'll use a little Traeger spray as our cleaning to get inside that hopper and get everything dialed in. Red Sola cup's gonna come in handy if you don't have the pellet door. If you have a pellet door, we'll show you that as well. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Let's get cleaning, do a little maintenance and get this grill ready for an amazing season of grilling and barbecuing. When I'm done, I actually unplug my cord from the bottom, coil it up, and I put it in there. Now, my pellet hopper is a secure area where I don't have to worry about any critters. But this is what we are talking about today. The down and dirty, the nitty gritty in the pellet hopper. Okay, so we went and took everything out of here, right? So this is my Ironwood 885. So this little area is where I keep my temperature probes. I took those guys out as well. I took my cord out and now I am inside the hopper. So let's say your Traeger does not have a pellet dump door. Here is how you are going to get out all of those pellets, right? Scoop by scoop, which really, honestly, doesn't take that long. You get in a nice rhythm. This is kind of fun anyways. It's just pellet scooping. Most important thing is that ace bucket. I actually will try to hold it up here on the wheel just a little bit. But now, look at, undo that slowly. Now, I'm gonna pull this guy up. The magnet helps it stick. And now we are going to drain all of our pellets. Now, let's say all of a sudden it gets clogged up a little bit. No worries. I put my hand in there and I scoop everything out. You can see we've got some sawdust coming out of here. Totally normal. That's just part of wood, right? So we'll get that cleaned out and we'll get this guy all set and ready to go, just like that. All right, if you look in that pellet hopper, it's pretty dirty, right? We've got a lot of dust in here, a lot of wood pellets still left in here as well, but maybe just some junk that we're like, hey, I wanna make sure this is running right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this little attachment on the vacuum, and I'm gonna go ahead and get in here, you guys, and do a quick little bit of cleaning to get this hopper ready to do some inspecting. So let's turn the vacuum on. We'll get in here, make sure we get in here. I don't worry about this, right? I'm gonna get everything cleaned out. I wanna get down in the dump door. And we're done, just like that. Now, here's what I'm looking for, right? I wanted to get in the dump door. I wanted to get all that dust out. I wanted to get this cleaned out as well. But now, can you see down in that auger? All right, let's adjust that. You can get down in here. What I'm looking for is, how is my auger loose? No, this is normal, right? This is totally normal. Is there a huge amount of sawdust in there? Well, no, because we vacuumed a little bit of it out, but I can tell there's not a lot of buildup in there. So I'm just doing some visual inspections, making sure it is all nice and clean. All right, I've got my shop towels ready. I'm gonna put a little Traeger cleaner on there. And now I'm just going in here to get this guy wiped out, right? I want to get any last little bit of dust in here. Just another way for me to get some more visual inspections in here and make sure I've got this thing in its peak state of operating, ready to smoke up a storm, right? All right, before the refilling comes, important, definitely shut this. If you don't close the pellet dump door, you will be amazed at how fast 20 pounds of pellets can flow through that tiny, tiny little hole. Okay, again, so now that we have it all wiped out, kind of what I'm looking for, right, is I'm looking for any slack in the auger. I don't see it. I'm looking for anything in here like a lot of buildup, right, or a lot of sawdust, or maybe some hard buildup in there that would tell me that this thing got wet. Now, keep in mind, this auger, from here to the center of the fire pot, those pellets from here to there take about 6 to 7 minutes to burn, right? So if you empty that auger out, keep in mind, you have to prime the auger. You're gonna have to get those pellets back in and then very carefully listen for that ting, 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 ting as they start flowing into the fire pot again. Now, on the newer grills that have Wi-Fi, there is a prime auger setting in the menu. So you're definitely set and ready to go. I think that runs for about 2 to 4 minutes, depending on the grill, but that is a great feature to have as well. I normally, when I clean my hopper out, I'm fine right here. I don't have to do anything. Now, this little void here, don't worry about it, because when we fill it, we are definitely ready to load that back up with pellets as well. We are all cleaned, ready to go. It is time to refill the hopper. This is a good time too when you refill. Now you can check your pellets too. Make sure that they're fresh and ready to go. Well, there you have it. I mean, not a lot of work went into that, but again, it gives us a chance to really get eyes on, hands on, and look at some visual cues to make sure we keep our Traeger grills running at their peak performance. You know that everyone talks about that pellet hopper and what's in there and how to get into the auger and all that, and we showed you all of that today. So totally perfect time for you to do a little maintenance and get ready for grilling season. Hey, like we said from time to time, that eye that pops up, that is our information station. That'll give you everything we've used today from gear, gadgets, grills, and more. Then, down below in that comment section, hey, leave us a comment. Tell us what you liked, what would you like to see, and how can we be more helpful? And then while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, click on those notifications so you'll be notified when our next Ace This Recipe video goes live. Now, at the end of this, I know what you're thinking. All right, you showed me how to clean the pellet hopper. What else? Hey, we've got a great video on how to clean the Traeger from the top to bottom. Tell you what, great video. And then we've got a really cool video that really walks you through our top 10 chefs gear, right? So some of the cool gear I like, we've got some great cleaning tools in there for you as well. So thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate hanging out with you, cooking with you. We hope you had a blast hanging out with us as well. I'm Chef Jason Morris, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Happy cooking.